Hello everybody and welcome back in the Dunkin' Donuts Center for Providence. The Providence Bruins and the Toronto Marlies. Game 2 in the best-of-5 series. The Bruins lead it 1-0 in the series, winning 2-1 last night here against the Marlies. Marlies another tight game, and unfortunately this one a loss. They got robbed by the inside of the post last game, and they look to come out stronger here tonight. Here's Liljegren, has it for Toronto. He'll fire it into the Providence zone. Rung around the boards, hit there by Logan Shaw. 2 hits by Shaw. Back-to-back, and here's Lettieri for the Bruins. He'll look to get out of the zone. He has Asselin up on that right wing, turning back in his own zone with the puck. Now looking to get it ahead, and won't as he turned it over. Here's Logan Shaw shooting. That goes off a stick. Circling the net now for Toronto. Renoff back to it. Here in from behind, in front of the net. That pass missing its mark. Liljegren will circle it now. Big hit there. It stays in. Lettieri for it. 4 gone in this opening period already between the Bruins and the Marlies. Game 2. Here's Wagner. Up the right wing side boards, bringing it through the middle of the ice. Asselin down on that right side. He'll turn back from the corner in front. Put on goal and stopped by Wall. Robertson chipped up for Shaw. Fired down into the Providence zone. Around the boards it goes. Here's Jordy Ben to the net. He sent it wide. Shaw back in front. Robertson, and an easy save made by Kincaid as the shot slowed down in front by a stick. Here comes Hall to the middle of the ice, and here come the Bruins. Left side and in. Taking drop pass shots, stopped by Wall. Hallwell up for Shaw again. Marlies fire this down into the Providence zone. Goes all the way around. Steeves is to it first. Alex Steeves hit in the corner by Carrick. Bruins can't get it out. Now they will. Hall to Brazeau and out. Halfway through the first period, here comes Brazeau to the net. Save by Wall. Upstairs, back to the point. That's dropped to Akin. Akin has a lane. Looks and fires. Wall again the save. Here comes Ryan Jazowski for Toronto into the Providence zone. Rung around to Alex Steeves. He makes his way in and shoots, and a save made. Loose puck, they can't jam that in. Landisi from the corner boards. Carrick on it. Bruins get it ahead to Boyer. And here he comes to the middle of the ice. Has Brazeau on the wing. To the net. Save by Wall. Way down to Tallwell. He'll pick it up and get it up for Avrazizi. Trying to get it further. Now does. Here's Avrazizi in the zone. Looks and drops back. That misses. Hall has it. Here come the Bruins on a break. Great play getting back, and the shot tried a second time, and that didn't make its way either. 5 to go opening period. Here's Nick Avrazizi in, shoots, and a blocker stop made by Kincaid. He's been amazing here in the playoffs for the Bruins. Has allowed few, and the Bruins have scored a lot. Pass, that one misses. Kopanen stolen, Avrazizi in front, and Kincaid didn't open up. Here's Didier. He'll play that up on the wing to Kopanen. Game 2. Almost through 1, scoreless. Bruins took the opener 2-1 last night. Here is Johnstone. He'll fire it back around and in for Petronero. Centers a shot, scores! Matteo Petronero has his first with the Marlies here in the playoffs, and he's given Toronto a 1-0 lead late here in the first of Game 2. Look at this. Just bring it to the net and fire instead of passing that across. He fakes the pass and takes the shot, and it beats Kincaid inside that right post to give Toronto the lead. Just a minute 39 to go here in the first of Game 2, and Toronto has the opening goal tonight. Here's Wolf down that right side board. He'll bring it in. And now Hellickson will just wait it out, killing the rest of this period. Turned it over. Phillip in front. Wall to save. Here's Hellickson back to Hoffenmeyer. He'll try to get it ahead. Now does. Johnstone for Hoffenmeyer, missing his reach. 5 seconds to go in the period. Marlies keep the Bruins to the outside. A shot scooped by Wall. And Toronto will bring a 1-0 lead into the locker room through 20 tonight in Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence. Shots to go in the hockey game are 7 aside, but it's 1-0 Toronto after 1. Hits are 6-3 Bruins. Faceoffs 1 aside. No power plays. 1-0 Toronto through 20. Welcome into the second period tonight here for Providence. Game 2 in the best-of-5 series of round 3. Providence leads the series 1-0. Milwaukee won their game earlier today against the Calgary Wranglers. 2-1 was the final, so Milwaukee is on the verge of going to the Calder Cup Finals. Yes, they are. Just 1 win away, and Toronto trying to even this series. Here's Wagner, and a great save made. Wall. Now Simmons ahead for Robertson through some legs. Simmons to the front of the net, and he just played that on goal, and Kincaid says, I'm just going to hold on to this for a face-off. The face-off here in the Providence zone. Toronto Marlies looking to win this one and head back home for the next two against Providence. Lilligren over Ben, fires, that's off his stick. Simmons tried to knock it down on the redirect. Asselin, he's taken, and now Shaw has it for Toronto. 4 already gone here in this middle period. Marlies bring it ahead. That's played to Robertson and down into the Providence ice. Round the board to go. Simmons with it. Pass in front. That goes in behind. Now chip back to Simmons. From behind the goal line. He'll play for Robertson. Back in front. What a pass, but it misses Simmons. A great poke check by Kincaid. Simmons back on it for Toronto. Plays that back Robertson. Shaw spins. Plays it off. Here's a chance sent wide of the mark. Shaw back to it again. Robertson fires. That goes wide. Kept in by Lilligren. Played to the front. That misses Robertson. And now Wagner's back on it. Bruins get it out to center with Asselin. Here's Asselin ahead on the wing. He has Wagner to the net. Stopped by Wall. Played for Lilligren. Almost halfway through this one. 1-0 Toronto. That's played to Wagner. In comes Asselin from that left side. Back to Hall. Kicked down by Wall. Hall on it again. Knocked back to the point. Blandisi tried to take off with it. Didn't have an open lane to do so. Here from the corner in front. Stopped by Wall. Now Chizowski for the Marlies. 9 to go here, middle period. He'll drop that off far corner for Simmons. Simmons back to the point. Blandisi has a lane. He shoots. And a save made by Kincaid, throwing that down back into play for Berglund. Wagner kept in by Philip Krall. Marlies keeping it in. Here's Berglund in the corner with it. Being chased around. 7 to go here, middle period. 1-0 Toronto here in game 2. Bruins took the opener 2-1 last night in regulation time, so the Marlies looking for a response. Here comes Boyer. He scored one of the 2 Bruin goals last night. Brazeau lost that. Hallwell takes off for Toronto. Just over 5 to go here in the period. That's fired around the boards and in for Steeves. Steeves to the goal. That rolls in front of the crease, but Toronto can't settle it down. Here's Brazeau. Out come the Bruins. Taken to the board. Still has the puck on their sticks. Blandisi knocking it back. Carrick in front. Hall centers. Stopped by Wall. A one-time open there. And Wall had to come across and did. Bobby McMahon with a nifty move. He'll get it in for Toronto. Trying to poke it by. Now Boyer will get it back out. Dahlstrom sticking that. McMahon. And now Boyer back in again. Has a step to the net. Hallwell, good defensive play. It rolls on the Wall. He knocks that away. Here's another look tight. Stopped by Wall. A minute to go in the period. Bruins have it again. Back to the point to Hawken. That's poked out by Toronto. Carrick's on it for Providence. 20 seconds to go here in the middle frame. 1-0 Marlies. Kralmax has it here again. Bring it in from the middle. McMahon. Try to chip it out. Abruzzese will do just that. Carrick, one last shot. Blocked by Dahlstrom at the buzzer. Toronto 1, Providence 0 through 2 here in game 2 tonight in Providence. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 13-9 Bruins, but it's 1-0 Toronto after 2. Hits are 7-4 Providence. Faceoffs to his side. No power plays. 1-0 Toronto after 2. Welcome into the third period tonight. The Marlies 1 period away from shutdown hockey of tying this series up at 1. Milwaukee leads on Calgary 2-0 in their series in the best of 5. Here's Asselin looking. No shot. Robertson playing that. Turnover. Lettieri, and that's blocked in front by Wayne Simmons. Lettieri corner boards in behind the net. There's a chance rolling it out front, and Ben gone the way blocking that. Red line and into the zone. This is run around far side for Shaw. To the net. Pass in front. And that miss, it's tapped in by Blandisi. Now the other way come the Bruins to the middle. Lilligren chipping it back ahead to Robertson. Down into the Providence ice. And this one will go for icing against Toronto. Just about 4 gone here in the third period. Well, we hope you're enjoying this one. Every game for the Marlies in this playoff has been tight. A 1 or 2 goal win. Yep. Just winning by 1 or 2 goals. That is a pretty low number. Berglund fires and a glove stop made by Wall. Joseph Wall has 2 shutouts already here in the playoffs for Toronto. In behind the net. Looking in front back to the point. Kincaid has 1 shutout. Asselin along the boards. And he won't be getting one tonight as Toronto's on the board. Here comes Simmons with Robertson. Simmons to Robertson, and it missed his reach again. A good passing play, but the Bruins take it the other way. Lettieri to the net. Stopped. That was blocked actually on its way on goal, and now Simmons, red line, back in. Around the boards, that Shaw to it. Shaw to the net, drops it back. A shot through traffic, didn't make its way clean to the net. Stolen by Asselin. Bruins looking to get it out almost halfway through the third. In comes Providence from that right wing. To the goal! And Wall makes the stop. And he'll hold on to that for Toronto at 10:54 to play here in the third. Toronto trying to respond for the 2-1 regulation loss last night in Game 1. Trying to even this series tonight. Joseph Wall has been a wall. Here's played ahead, Jazowski. He'll fire down. It goes all the way around the boards. In for Steve. Steve's to the net. Shooting. Save. It came back out in front. Blandisi put it to the net. And Kincaid had a little bit of trouble with that, but now they get it out. Boyer. Bruins to the middle of the ice. Here's Boyer. Left side. Firing, and it goes off a stick and wide. Down to 8.5. Here's Joe Blandisi for Toronto. Blandisi, all he's got to the net. Stopped by Kincaid. Jazowski. Back. Steves put it on net. Kincaid smothers that and holds on for a face-off here in the Providence zone. Well, the Providence Bruins gave up a goal in the opening period, and they have not been able to get it back. Jazowski plays it to the corner. Steves is to it. Alex Steves, this is played in around behind. Marley, Steves with Jazowski. Next 2 games in Toronto. Here's a shot by Kroll, just tipped high over the goal. Hall back on it, kept in by the Marlies. Jazowski in tight quarters, passing across, and no one is there again. Now Kroll makes his way to the net. He shoots. That one doesn't get through. Steves for the Marlies, back to the point, and no one is there, and back down the ice. A reset here in the Toronto zone. Played up the boards to Blandisi, giving away Brazeau. Centered in front. Hall! Stop point blank by Wall. That's played to Hall well. Off the boards and back down into the Providence zone. We're down to just 2.5 now. Kincaid. Carrick's on it for Hall. Here come the Bruins. McMahon for Toronto. Bobby McMahon. Drop back to Abruzzese. In shoots, and a glove save made by Kincaid. Playing that down to Akin. Looking to pull the goalie soon, Providence. Along the boards, Boyer can't get it out. Dargachintsev keeps it in. McMahon in front! Great stop by Kincaid. He'll get the left to the right pad out and keep it a 1-0 game here in the final minute. Akin looks ahead. Here come the Bruins. Game saver there. Empty net Providence. Lettieri shot blocked. Liljegren to it. Here's Abruzzese. Empty net. He scores! Nick Abruzzese with 37.8 seconds to go. Makes it 2-0 Toronto here in Game 2. The Marlies are going to even the series from Providence here, and this is a big win for them on the road. Sure is. The Bruins always a hard team to play on home ice, and tonight the Marlies have done it. Pass in front, that missed Simmons. Now played ahead to Lettieri. They're going to look to pull the netminder again. Here's Lettieri inside. Right side and down. Marlies gave that away. Lettieri to Wagner. Stopped by Wall. He got a piece of that. Now Robertson chips out the center ahead. Shaw will bring it right to the empty net. He scores. Second empty net goal for Toronto with 15.9 seconds left. And it's 3-0 Marlies. And that'll put the icing on the cake here from Providence tonight in Game 2. Here's the faceoff. One back to Berglund. He'll play that up for Wagner on the wing. Ben chips it by him. Here come the Marlies again. Ben to the net, across. And they score again. Wayne Simmons puts it in. Just 7.5 seconds left, and it's 4-0 Toronto. And the boos rain louder here in Providence as the Marlies come back with a dominant performance this afternoon in Game 2. Falling 2-1 last night in a tight one, and tonight they dominate the Bruins and win this one 4-0. Game 3 and 4 back in Toronto. The series all even up at 1 apiece. Toronto takes this one over the Providence Bruins of a final score 4-0. Joseph Wall, his 3rd shutout of the playoffs already. 1 each round so far.